artist. This path is the hardest, but if we were strong enough to do it, we wouldn't see it. Our prayers would not be needed. This movement's very needed. Indigenous wisdom unheeded and sacred things depleted. I'm Mexicano, Malacota, and I'm white too. I'm mixed with everyone, so part of me's just like you. Every group of human beings shares the same stars. And if the earth is not your mother, are you from Mars? Since 1492, 500 years and counting. Surviving the genocide they call colonizing my turtle island. What is a fossil fuel? Continued destruction, nothing new. Live in a system, taking our children, shifting their feelings till nothing's true. I had that money in front of me, but I left it. Cause oil money's dirty if my mother gets disrespected. We're disconnected, these times are hectic and feeling heavy. But still we love all living beings and suffer for the many. We are peaceful people, that's why we walk with prayer. And if that wasn't true, we wouldn't be standing here. We're peaceful people who walk with prayer. Turtle Island, have no fear. Despite what they show in the media, we're kind people, hold your ground. Change is coming now.
To go against forces that wanted money, but you know, love, prayer, unity, you know, will still stand forever. So, you know, I would like to talk a little bit. Hamadakyape, Lampetiki Ilha Yushkia Napechuzaplo, Dianzania, Wachiankaplo, Yahipiki Lila Wastelo. Takun wakantonka lachechchi unyuitapalo. That's a short introduction. You know, I'm glad to see everyone here, and I'm glad that I get to be here myself. And I just extend my hand to each one of you with a heartfelt handshake. And right now, you know, I want to say a prayer before we start with the summer of love, and before we start with all this music. Wana wachekia unkagaplo. Hotukashla wakantaka leampetiki wopla chichayelo. Dona uksha ahiutake ki unshiwichala yelo. Lena wokie na lichozani yuhapikte na wobleze yuhapikte. La chechchi hoye waye unshi unlapio medakwe oasi. So before I start, I'm gonna sing a song, and this song I made for whenever everything started, and the translation to the song, it says, protectors of the earth, take courage. The future generations, they're depending on you. Take a stand for your Mother Earth. Take a stand for our first medicine, the water. happened at Standing Rock is because that was violating our treaties, our 1851 and our 1868 Fort Lambert Treaty. And by law, because of war in between my tribe, my Oglala Lakota people, and different various tribes, the Hunkpapa, the Itazibcho, the Sihasapa, the Minikoju, the Yahanktawana, we all gathered in unity because there was a force coming to fight us. And so the US government made a peace treaty with our people. And today, up to this day, we hold that treaty up high. And we make sure that they know that they have to honor our treaties. So everything that happened at Standing Rock was because there was violating our treaties, a peace treaty. Remember that, a peace treaty, because they couldn't kill us off, because we're right here.
Exit, how you guys feeling? We need you to do us a favor, okay? Everybody put your fists in the air. We are but 2 of thousands of water protectors who came to defend what is sacred. We came to defend the water, and we did it with peace and with prayer and with love. And what is the name of this festival? And what is the theme this year? And that's what we need more of. We need more love in this world. What Standing Rock showed us is that there is a pathway forward for us. And when I say us, I mean all of us. We really love you guys. And we want to give a shout out to Mauna Kea, our brothers and sisters. He's going to show you the symbol. And everybody put your hands in the air like this. This is the sacred mountain, Mauna Kea, for the Kanakas, our Hawaiian brothers and sisters. The biggest message that I want to leave for you guys is love and unity. We're at a time right now where we're going to choose which path we take collectively as human beings. And we need to move forward with love, with unity, and I believe myself with prayer. I love you all. Thank you very, very much for listening to us. Shout out to all our indigenous brothers and sisters around the world. We love you. Thank you for struggling to protect what is sacred. Thank you all for being here. We love you. Have a good night, you guys.
One last word.
One more word.
We want to give a shout out to all them leaders that overlook our people. See, us right here, we're grassroots people. All of us. The government stands on top of us. It shouldn't be like that no more. The government should be below us. It should put the people above. And we gotta remember that. We gotta tell our leadership that no more thinking about money. No more thinking about that money. Think about our people. Think about our kids and our children and how their future generation is gonna look. All of you, when you go home, you look at all your children, look at all your nieces and nephews, look at all them children, and think about what kind of future you want to leave for them. As human beings, as a person, how do you want to leave your carbon foot in the earth? How?
Make some noise.
Wait. I gotta do this for home. So when I say Miniwi Choni, everyone says water is life. So when I say Miniwi Choni, everyone, water is life. Alright? Miniwi Choni! Miniwi Choni! Miniwi Choni! Miniwi Choni! Thank you.
Dobro večer, Srbiju! My doctors never thought that I'd be able to walk, and today I'm walking.
Pogasi svetlo na mene, Bela.
Exit! Dobro večer! Kako se vi? Dobro, ja slobo govorim, ali znam, ne svi govorimo srpski, ali najbaš lepo jezik da govorimo, ljubav, da? Good evening, everyone. It's Nick Vujicic here. I am from California. That was a photo of my wife. I don't know if you know a little bit about my life. I'm just here to inspire you, to make you think about your life, to never give up. I'm only going to be up here for 15 minutes, and then we're going to have the fireworks show. Is that cool? You know, when I was a kid growing up in Australia, a lot of people, they looked at me and they bullied and teased me, and I want you to know that sometimes in life you come across opposition. Sometimes in life you have storms come in your life, and sometimes you believe that your dreams will never ever come true. When I was at school, I looked at everyone, and girlfriends are holding their boyfriends' hands, and oh, I wish I looked like them, I wish I was more smart, I wish I was more popular. And I thought to myself that I would never be able to achieve my goals and dreams. I never thought that I would ever be married. I thought even if I got married, I can't even hold my wife's hand. Now I realize I don't need to hold my wife's hand, I just need to hold her heart. And you don't need hands for that. And I thought to myself that arms and legs is not what makes me a man. And I want you to know that some of you guys believe that you need big muscles to be cool and be popular. Nah, man, my biceps were so big they fell off. You understand me? And I want you to know that my dreams, though, came true. It's because you got to know the truth of your value. You got to know the truth of your purpose. And rich or poor, sick or healthy, arms and legs or not, when you know the truth sets you free, and you can overcome any obstacle. And I used to wonder, though, in my world of feeling alone, no one really understanding how I feel with no arms and legs, I thought to myself, even if I did get married, how am I going to hold my kids when they're crying? I have now 2 sons with my wife, Kiyoshi, he's 4 years old, he's way taller than me, and then we have Dayan, and he's 2 years old, and my wife's now pregnant with twins. And I want you to know that in life, sometimes all you see are broken pieces. Sometimes you're torn in your heart. Your parents want you to do something. Your friends tell you something else, and you don't even know the truth of who you are. And I want you to know that dreams come true, and your value is not determined on what job you have, or how much money you have, or where you're from, or even if you're married or not. You're beautiful just the way that you are. Don't let anyone tell you what you cannot achieve in life. And whatever country you are in, we all go through ups and downs. You see my foot? Ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. And I want you to know that in the ups and downs of life, life is what you make it. Sometimes you don't get a miracle, and sometimes all you see are broken pieces. But you don't know what beautiful things can come from your broken pieces until you give your broken pieces a chance. Some of you aren't even giving yourself a chance. Some of you look yourself in the mirror and you put yourself down. Some of you wish that circumstances were different in your life for you to be happy and successful. I want you to know that money, drugs, sex, alcohol, pornography, fame and fortune, if you put your happiness in temporary things, your happiness will be temporary. What we're looking for is love. We are here tonight talking about the 50th year anniversary of the Summer of Love in 1967. And I want you to know that when you look at that word love, you need to first love yourself and give your broken pieces a chance, dream big, and never give up. I want you to know that I was worried about how am I going to hold my kids when they're crying. You know, now when they cry, they hug me. I'm a man of faith and I'm a man of prayer, and I believe in miracles, and I have a pair of shoes in my closet in case God gives me arms and legs. And that's the beautiful thing about life. You can believe what you believe. I'm never going to tell you what you should believe, and you shouldn't tell me what to believe. But one thing we must believe in is a better future for the world, loving yourself and loving each other, and seeing a brighter world ahead. Do you agree? I want to encourage you in your life. I didn't get a miracle, but I'm unstoppable because of the Spirit. You have to understand that sometimes when you don't get a miracle, you can still be a miracle for somebody else. I'll never forget, I was 24 years old, speaking in Southern California, and in front of the crowd, I saw a man hold up a little boy with no arms and no legs, just like me. And I'm like, wow, I want to wrestle him later on. So I brought the father to bring him up on stage, and he was so cute, Slatka Yabil. And I'm looking down at him, he's looking up at me, and I can't give him a high five, so I put my little foot on his little foot, and he smiled. And it was one of the best days of my life, because when I hugged his mom, I said, when he goes to school and he gets bullied and teased, I'm gonna come to his school in my wheelchair and run them all over. No, that's not the loving thing to do. That's not the loving thing to do. But I went to his school, and he was getting bullied and teased, and I went there and simply talked about love. Now, not only does Daniel go to school without being teased, but when he was 2.5 years old, when he was learning how to speak, he saw a video of Uncle Nick swimming, and he said, swim like Nick, swim like Nick. And now Daniel is gonna be flying high in life, and his parents were encouraged by my parents. I wanna ask you today, who are you and what do you want? Some of you don't even know how beautiful you are just the way that you are. Money doesn't bring back my dad, who just died of cancer. We buried him 2 months ago. He was 62 years old. Money can't heal your heart. Sex is not love. You can sleep with anyone you want as many times as you want and still not know if they love you. What you're looking for is love. It's deeper, it's full. And when you find the joy and you find the truth of your purpose, I want you to know that you can come to a whole new level of peace, strength, courage, and victory. I believe your generation, not mine, I'm 34, you're younger than me, your generation is the generation. Let me tell you, you are a generation like never before. Let me tell you why. No generation has had what you have. Sure, the world sucks, ups and downs, but you have an ability with one voice to do something no other generation has been able to do. Let me tell you one example. Everyone say one example. Who wants to change the world? Put your hand up. For real. You want to change the world? Put your hand down. Who knows that every single human being should have food in their stomach? Who knows that every single human being should have a roof over their head? Who knows that this world needs a little bit more help? Put your hand down. I believe you are, exit, you are the catalytic generation where I truly, truly believe. And I don't just talk, I walk the walk. I believe that 100 million people believe the same thing you and I do, And I believe with technology, we are only years away from seeing the biggest alleviation of suffering of humankind through one voice, one love, and one vision. 100 million people, can you imagine giving €1 a day? Can you imagine? Think of the biggest billionaires. They can't give 100 million a day. And €1 a day, we can all do. Most of us can do on earth. I stand by you as a brother. You see my body? I'm your half brother. And I stand with you on the front lines to make a brighter world. Are you with me? I want to tell you to enjoy the music. Enjoy whatever you're enjoying. Make good decisions. But I'll tell you right now, to love yourself, love each other, and never give up. Some of you tonight, listen, look at me. Some of you tonight don't know what we're all going through. Some of us have been abused. Some of us have lost loved ones. Some of us are depressed, and some of us have felt like committing suicide. But I want you to know to never, ever, 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 nikad, never give up. I want to tell you all that I would love to put a post on I have 10 million social media fans on Facebook. Can we do a quick video? Come out, Peter. We're going to do it. I want to ask you tonight. Watch this. Ready? There is one thing. You see this table? This is the journey. This is my last thing. Can I take 2 more minutes of your time? They gave me 15. I got 2 more minutes. Can I stay here for 2 more minutes? Do you see this table? I want you to know that you have to take one step at a time. One step at a time. When you fall down, get back up. It's okay to fail. It's okay to fall down. It's okay to cry. But get back up and keep on going. Courage is not when you're not afraid. Courage is when you do something even though you're afraid. I want you to put your hands up in the air and I want you to say, from this day on, everyone repeat after me, from this day on, I will do my best to love myself, to love others, to be a miracle. And I make a promise to give myself a chance, to give my country a chance, to make a brighter world. I today will never give up, and I will dream big, do my best, and take one day at a time. I today will make the world brighter. Give yourself a big round of applause, guys. I love you guys so much. Lastly, I'm going to be coming to Serbia every single year, and I want you to know, Serbia, I love you. I want you to give the biggest applause to the founder of the Exit concert. I just want to thank him. I'm not bringing up in here, but Dusan and his family, if it wasn't for Dusan in such a place of broken pieces to make the world a brighter place, Exit concert would not have existed. Can we thank Dusan? Dusan, we love you! To your team and Ivan, your wife Ivana, we love you. All right, shall we quickly do a Facebook shout out from the beginning? Ready? Let's start it from the beginning. Everyone say, we love you from Exit. We love you from Exit. Everyone watching on Facebook, We love you. Come closer. And I want to tell you, in Facebook, let's all make a brighter world. And I'm so thankful for the album of mine coming out. It's not just about singing about brighter world. It's about putting love in action. Everyone say, love in action. Good night, Exit. Have a great time.
And the minds to liberation, Aquarium. When the moon is in the seventh house and Jupiter aligns with the moon, that peace will guide
society fought for truth, justice and knowledge. There were the people who fought for happiness, love and friendship. There were the generations who were changing the world, and in that world, people live free. In the name of those people, with flowers in your hands, go out on the street. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Let us use that power. Let us all unite.
Amsterdam, New York, Brussels, Bucharest, Moscow, Vienna, Lisbon, Madrid, Prague, Chicago, Copenhagen, Memphis, Zagreb, Belgrade, Kiev, Berlin, Skopje, Sarajevo, London, Ljubljana, Budapest, Athens, Rome, LA, San Francisco,
Novi Sad.
At one another short of breath, walking proudly in our winter coats, wearing smash from laboratories, facing a dying nation of moving paper fantasy, listening for the new told lies, with supreme visions of lonely tunes.
There, inside something there is a rush of greatness to know what stands in front of a lifestyle fashion, my future. I'm filled in space. Silence tells me secretly everything.
Manchester, England, England. Manchester, England, England. Across the Atlantic Sea. And I'm a genius, genius. And I believe in God. And I believe that God believes in us. That's you and me. That's
we stop, look at one another, short of breath.